The most fundamental purpose of a government is to protect its citizens and their collective property.
Hi everyone, welcome back. So today's video, let's talk about South African lecturing their president. If should in case he has forgotten who he is answering to, because the people say they are the one paying his salary. It's through their taxes that he is where he is today, so he should know who the boss is. South Africans are lecturing Cupcake because Cupcake needs to know he is not a president of illegal foreigners. He is the president of South Africans. South Africans put him where he is today. Anyways, guys, if you haven't subscribed, do it to like, share, and subscribe. While you listen to what our father have to say, have to offer a word of wisdom to Cupcake because Cupcake is going astray, guys. Cupcake is going astray. We will not follow him to that astray. Guys, listen to what our grandpa has to say.
The number one item in Ramaphosa's job description ought to be the protection of South African citizens and their collective property. The fundamental national security task is for the government to document all the people it is tasked to protect and know their permanent addresses. This is impossible in a country where dense, unplanned shanty towns have become the norm. In this regard, the ANC started speeding towards disaster the moment they came into power after the abolition of influx control. It was already a tough challenge to accommodate the South African influx into urban areas. It was stupid narcissism to imagine they could handle influx from the entire African continent and further afield. ANC leaders like Thabo Mbeki, who say African migrants are impossible to stop, surprise me. Why did trained guerrillas find it difficult to enter South Africa during the struggle? The current complaint of South Africans is that until 1994, they were minding their own business in their own country when the ANC came into power and immediately threw open the borders. Ever since, South Africans have been abused by foreign Africans and others who steal cars and drive them into neighboring states. They strip infrastructure like copper cables and even rails. They chop down traffic lights. They operate illegal mines. They kidnap locals and drive them out of business. They hijack whole sectors of the economy from which they expel locals. Foreigners hijack buildings and fill them with their countrymen and drive locals out of the neighborhoods. They invade, telling locals they don't belong and must move to areas like Soweto. Kwarakwaras kidnap local girls, inject them with drugs, and turn them into slave prostitutes. They have normalized drug use so much that General Mkhwanazi says it no longer warrants imprisonment to be caught with a small amount of drugs. I suppose a small amount is what a merchant would carry when taking an order to a client. Given that serious countries execute drug peddlers, is it any wonder we have become the drug capital of the world and foreign criminals vow they are going nowhere? South Africans see themselves as victims who are being harassed by invading foreigners in their own country. They complain that the government they elected to protect them and pay to protect them is more interested in protecting the invading enemy. It is going to be very difficult for Ramaphosa to protect the enemy, which is thinly dispersed throughout the country. This policing assignment is almost as difficult as policing domestic violence. Despite their dangerous situation, foreigners have been arrogantly pouring fuel on fire by tormenting, belittling, and insulting South Africans who are now thoroughly fed up. All foreigners in South Africa are now a perfect example of refugees who must be taken by the nearest neighbors of South Africa to help them escape a potential genocide for which they have been persistently begging for a long time in South Africa. Nigerians in particular enjoyed persistently insulting and provoking Zulus. It is now the turn of other Southern African states to display African unity and solidarity and Ubuntu by taking refugees from South Africa. After all, the refugees shouldn't have been the sole responsibility of South Africa. If we were true African brothers, we would be relieving one another and sharing the burden and not taking advantage of the mentally retarded South African government.
So, guys, what do you all have to say? What do you all have to say? I'm so happy that our father took on this case to lecture Cupcake because you are the government of your people. You vow to protect South Africans' rights to represent South Africa. Yes, you are the representative of South Africans. But now you're protecting illegal foreigners in South Africa. You're even planning to deploy militaries to fight against South Africa. Hey, military people should know, like I said, South Africans are the one paying your salary. You have to know who is your boss. Stay away from South Africa. Oh. Don't touch my people. Stay away from South Africans. The people you're supposed to go after is illegal foreigners. If you join forces with South Africans to fight against illegal foreigners, bro, you people will not have much to do. You only wait till the time there will be war between any other country. That's when you will fight. But now that there is insecurity in your country, you people are always at alert. Alert, alert, alert. Like that is not good. Always at alert. People are always cautious. You always caution, which is not good. Hmm? People should just join hands with South Africans and see if you will not wipe out all those people. Anyways, guys, you all know that my previous account was somehow hacked. I don't know how, so I can no longer post there. Anytime from now, it will be going down or given back to me. So, guys, you people should follow this my new account. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, sweeties. Thank you so much, South African, for your support. I'm seeing what you guys are doing. You guys are just so lovable. I love you guys so much. I didn't choose wrongly. I know my heart will never mislead me. Only my brain can mislead me, but my heart, eh? Hey, guys. Anyways, guys, see you on my next video next time. Bye, sweeties.